Hello and good morning in Europe, good evening in the States. This is Ahura with another daily market update. We will see in this video that what is going on in the stock markets in general, in the financial markets, what is happening, and what we have to wait for today's in the stock markets. So far today started with the positive sentiment in most of Asian markets, with Chinese and Shanghai increasing after the reports that we had. It's actually unconfirmed reports, but the officials still didn't confirm it. But there are the reports that they say Chinese officials injected money in the financial for the China Evergrande to pay back its debt. So it helped the market sentiment over Asian stock markets overall in general. But however, there are some news about the new taxation levels, taxation rules for the Chinese real estate market. We will see what's going to happen there in the next days. But in the state, as you see that in other markets, in the forex market, as you see that US dollar fell in the first hours, trading hours, as we are waiting for a great week. This week, the third week of earning reports, we will have amazing with the gains. That's just like Techgains gonna the technology or Techgains, they're gonna start the weeks and we will end the week with the energy gains. Just like in the beginning today, we are waiting for the Facebook, and then in the next days we will have the Amazon, Apple, and so on. Later in 1 hour, I think after 1 or 2 hours, we will have the weekly outlook video. I will talk more about that. However, the week will end with the Chevron and ExxonMobil, that they are the giants of the energy market in the state, as you know. So this is going to be the amazing week. So still for this week, as I told last week also, for this week also, still we are waiting to see the improvement in, we will have a little bit more ease in US dollar index till Friday. And the good, almost a positive reaction in the stock market as it happened in the first hours in the SP 500 and others. You can see the Nasdaq and this is the futures, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and S&P 500. All they're still gaining and they are still in an uptrend. Especially, let's go to the SP 500 as the source. So they are all increasing. The stock market this week also will be in the spotlight when it will be increasing, as we are waiting for a great reports from technological companies. But at the same time, US dollar index is going to be easy a little bit as US dollar index is decreasing. Gold will be in a better situation, in a positive situation. How far this positive sentiment in the gold can go, this is depend on the stock markets. As much as the stock market is acting positively and acting good, we can't wait for so much higher numbers in the gold chart. However, the market sentiment totally for the gold still is a positive, but not that much as this. Next days we are waiting to see the return in the US dollar index. So especially after Thursday and most probably Friday evening and Friday, we will have the recovery in the US dollar index. So the gold cannot go so far. Based on this theory, this is the overall in the stock market. In the market today, from the states, we don't have that much in the economic calendar. We don't have that much important news from the state and Canada. In Europe, we will have the German IFO business climate and current assets. The overall how the economic we will have the data that how in overall how the economy in Germany is going on and how they are thinking about the next 6 months, how the situation, the sentiment is for that. On other places, as you know, for till the next week the next week that we will have the November 2 and 3. It's going to be the next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, that we will have the Federal Reserve meeting. This week will be the silent week. We will not have any upcoming speeches from the FOMC members. However, in the last days that we had some of them, especially the Fed Chair, Mr. Powell, told that while we are waiting for the tapering to start this year, but it's still too early to talk about the rate hikes. But I don't think so. I think it's going to be happen. In the last, what is interesting to see that the inflation in the past the average inflation in 5 years average inflation is more than 3%. So it's a little bit dangerous right now when we see that the 5 years average is more than 3%, and it's going to be like. It happens for the first time, as I remember. I don't just like since we are having a recorded data, it's gonna be the first time. And before the recording data, I don't know, but since we are having a recording data, it's gonna be the first time, and it's even higher since more than 2008 situation. That 2008 after what we had in 2008. This is the overall. I mean. But even Todd, even that FOMC member and Miss Yellen, they told that it's gonna be the transitory and it's gonna be over soon. But with the ongoing concerns in the energy market, with the higher inflation in the energy market and especially in the housing market as well, while the salary is also increasing a little bit, it's going to be a little bit hard to believe that it's going to be too fast transitory, and probably for the next 5-6 months still we will have this high inflation, and it will help the FOMC to start its hawkish policies, to start rate hikes a little bit faster. This is what we have to start with in a minute to know what is happening in the market today. Facebook will be in the spotlight, and generally in the stock markets, generally the positive sentiment in the stock market still going on. This is what's happened today. Please make comments, and tell me in your comment that what you exactly want me to cover in the videos, and what you want me to talk about that. And if there is any idea, let me know. About the cryptocurrencies, I forgot to talk about the cryptocurrencies. Where's my BTC chart? About the cryptocurrencies and the futures and the ETF stocks, it's a little bit negative. I think it's going to be a little bit negative for the stock markets, for the Bitcoin markets, as the liquidity is coming and the market dominance is changing totally. The Bitcoin dominance is going to be changed, and the different there are so many questions again about centralized or decentralized, centralizing or decentralizing that we're going to have after coming the ETFs in the stock in the market. So still it's going to be a little bit difficult to decide what's going to happen for the futures, but totally the news, though these news they will help the market to be coming with the ETFs and the institutes coming to the market, and while through these institutes we'll have more people and more invest in the cryptocurrency market, especially in the BTC market right now, it will help the market sentiment to be more logical, and most probably will have the decreasing in the prices before it will start any bullish market. So the first in the next month we'll have a market in the next month, probably for a few months we will have periods to control the market, and after that, and market when stabilizing the market, then the market stabilize itself and define itself, then it will start a new uptrend from lower levels. But how far it's going to go down, we will see. But generally, it's going to be the bearish, what I think. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for your attention, and see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.